overly fried, overly cooked for. Like, that shit super dead.
Everything's came out. I mean, his bond has been rejected. What do you think? Where do you think this goes from here?
I mean, it's a difference from where I think it's gonna go and where I hope it's gonna go. Them live in the city, so I, 30. I know 30. I done met 30. I hope them get freed up. They was doing their thing and felt like they was just about to take off and provide some generational wealth. You know what I'm saying? But there's a difference to where I think it's gonna go dealing with the feds. Man, the feds don't move on you until they
know they got you.
until they know they ready.
No surveillance, no guns.
They know they can.
But I'm gonna tell you though, when I was going through my situation,
like
Manny Arroyo, my lawyer, who I think the best attorney in the world, he told me the biggest blessing in my situation was that my case wasn't federal. He said the reason being because one of my counts was a conspiracy count. In federal, the conspiracy laws, they're way more broad. You know what I'm saying? It's like very vague. Like they have a lot more room and ways to convict you, you know what I'm saying, in a conspiracy versus if you was in state court. And, if the dad is actually on video in Staples, printing out a release form, if what those agents saying is true, then that's what you call an element in the conspiracy. That's premeditation. You know what I'm saying?
The best and worst thing that ever happened to the culture is the Young Thug trial and that Diddy trial. You know what those trials did to the culture? It made us stop respecting the feds in a fist, man.
Oh, shit.
See, before the Young Thug trial and this Diddy trial, we were all under the understanding, man, when them feds come for you, man, take your plea deal, go sit on that bunk, get your little tablet, man, and do your time.
Yeah.
Because you're not taking it to trial. But after the Young Thug trial and this Diddy trial, somehow in this culture, there's this like false sense of bravado and confidence when it comes to the feds. We stop respecting the feds in a fist. Like we start thinking, man, you could beat the feds with the right lawyer. Man, the feds don't got nothing. The feds ain't the boogeyman no more. Now that could be a good thing because some people are actually taking it to trial and beating it. But it's a bad thing when the people who are obviously guilty with people who we know for the most part, hey, man, like you cook, bruh. When they think about beating it because they see Young Thug and Diddy beat it, I don't think it's going to work out that way for Pooh Shiesty.
Bro, I don't know why y'all think y'all can do all this federal activity crime shit with no money. Y'all be broke doing this shit. Like Young Thug and them, or Hardy had M's, so when they got booked, bro, they likelihood of being able to uppercut some shit was very high because they had some money to back it up. Y'all be dumb pop trying to do federal crimes. That's the dumbest thing y'all could possibly do.
Because when this first came out, I've seen a lot of wishful thinking online. Now, it's okay to be positive, but it's not okay to be absolutely naive, right? A lot of wishful thinking, man, they don't got nothing on Pooh Shiesty, man. Where's the camera footage of him robbing Gucci? There's no camera footage of him doing it. Most crimes don't got you in 4K committing a crime. That's why you have circumstantial evidence. And because it's the feds, man, this conspiracy with all of them coming together, colluding, I don't see Pooh Shiesty beating this, man, at all. Especially as Hernandez Govan is about to break down, you got eyewitnesses who is eager to testify against Pooh Shiesty. And Pooh Shiesty got about 8 co-defendants. You think all 8 finna be solid and do 20 to 30 for Pooh? Man, all right, bruh. All right, man. Kidnap me, all right, bruh.
That'll be goofy as hell thinking these niggas is gonna be born Romeo and
a lot of this,
Julian.
A lot of people ain't thinking about the call data.
That shit is
You know how the call data going. The GPS placements, the cell tower was pinging, it's gonna place whoever at this location, you know what I'm saying, at the time. Then you got, even if Gucci don't cooperate, you got the cameraman. Man, the cameraman gonna be at court for the judge.
And this is the Pooh Shiesty shit, so like, I'm talking in general, man. Pooh Shiesty did some nut shit, bro. You went into the business and robbed some business people, blue collar white citizens, that don't have shit to prove in the streets, bro. They're going to go tell the witnesses. They're going to go tell the judge. They're going to go do all the rat shit we claim is rat, and they're going to go do that with no fuck is given. Their pockets is real cheddared up. I got shit to prove to y'all, bro. Fuck y'all talking about?
Folks in the studio while everybody was there, and they say, yeah, he was the only one who robbed and kidnapped them. Pooh Shiesty didn't do it. He had no idea it was going on. Man, all right, bro. The minute one of them folks acknowledged that, yeah, they kidnapped and robbed people, everybody getting hit for that conspiracy. Everybody going down for that conspiracy. Because everybody was present and everybody kept it hush. That's just a fact. Awesome. Now, Hernandez Govain would even speak on the other eyewitness that he believes is going to cook Pooh Shiesty the most. Now, we'll get to that eyewitness, but first he speaks on Gucci and the potential of Gucci's testifying. Now, Hernandez Govain don't believe that Gucci is gonna go the full way. He's not 100% convinced that Gucci is gonna take the stand. He do believe that Gucci did what he did, but he believes that at some point, maybe some, like some street dudes have gotten in Gucci's ear and they have talked Gucci off the ledge and he's not gonna go the full way. But the other person, Hernandez Govain let me in on some information I didn't know. After hearing this information, Pooh Shiesty is cooked, man. That other person who's going to testify, he's coming with a vengeance.
We gotta, just gotta see how they play out, and I say this, I'm glad I ain't in the situation. Yeah, for sure.
Me too.
It'd be crazy.
Gucci Mane's wife.
Yeah.
We know that she has a big influence on his life. She's his handler.
Correct. Caretaker.
Yeah, caretaker. Like,
bro, as a grown ass man, bro, that's one thing I can honestly understand why certain older street niggas is getting mad at. Niggas keep saying all this, oh, he has a caretaker, bro. That's not his mom. You getting taken care of by a woman that's the same age as you, bro. I'm not saying nothing's wrong with that. A woman should do that for a man, bro, but as a man, we also have to have a dick and balls to, bro, I'm doing this. You going back this plan that I'm doing. Not, babe, what should I do? That's not how men think. That's not how an alpha male thinks. I'm sorry, but not agreeing with that one. I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about.
Even if he doesn't want to corroborate, it looks like, he already made statements.
Yeah,
do you feel like she put that battery in his back?
Yeah, of course.
Babe, what should I do?
I
just got robbed.
imagine, him coming home,
sometimes you do need a girl like that, though. So I kind of understand it, but that's all I understand what Gucci Man did. He's a businessman now, bro.
Gotta tell your
I'm not
wife
about by street
probably
rules.
one
I'm
of the
not no
biggest
street
gangsters
nigga
in the world.
no more.
And
That's
so,
what he was over with, but
I'm sure she was upset. She a
sign
civilian.
all
What
these
she gonna
crash
do?
out ass street niggas to your label, bro. You're gonna get crash out street nigga results.
I don't know if you seen the press conference the other day, but they said the federal agents got statements the first day.
Mm-hmm.
Like they interviewed all parties on the first day. So I just, I was willing to bet my Social Security number that Gucci wasn't gonna cooperate based off his reputation. Shitty done said in the past about him, not cooperating, and he never will. And he said it with his chest out. But now this a whole different Gucci. This a Gucci that's on psych meds, and he basically being, he like a shit. She got the string, she pulling them, you know what I'm saying, and it's almost like he on a remote, you know what I'm saying, so with that being said, I could see her putting the battery in his back, and kind of pushing him over the edge, but now, at this point, I think he done had a chance to think about it. He probably done talked to some reputable in the street and like, what's going on, so. And I could see him now at this point kind of like
retracting.
Retracting and backing up off of it. But again, they don't need Gucci. They don't need Gucci for nothing.
But what if Gucci tells the cameraman, hey, I'll pay you?
Hernandez Govain would say that already happened. Now, he believes that Gucci Mane is trying to tell the cameraman not to say anything, but Hernandez Govain says Pooh Shiesty and them has reached out to the cameraman to try to make it all good. They even offered to return all his items. But this cameraman that was with Gucci, he is so offended, he is so irate, so upset that they put him through it, that he don't even want the belonging back. He want them in jail.
Bro, one of them.
Look at what he told Pooh Shiesty and them when they reached out. Check it
So
out.
you want to rob
You
me,
think Pooh
motherfucker?
Shiesty's
I don't give a
surviving
fuck about
this?
wanting my shit back. You just robbed me. You going to
Run the
jail.
clip.
You don't think Gucci already told him that in the beginning? You know, if that was the angle that they was gonna go, Gucci could have been did that. You know, some people, the cameraman said some people reached out to him with the belongings, trying to give him his belongings back. He told him he didn't want it. If I would have reached out to that cameraman and he told me that, I would have got a one-way ticket to Honolulu.
The cameraman said no, or Gucci said no?
No, the cameraman said no. Some people allegedly from Pooh Shiesty's side reached out to the cameraman trying to give him his belongings back in fear, you know, trying to keep him, you know what I'm saying, quiet. And he told him he didn't want none of it.
Like I'm gonna cook y'all later.
Yeah. Y'all keep it. Y'all took it. Yeah, enjoy it. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
So he got his mind made up.
Yeah, definitely. You know, he got them pictures and those wounds and you know, all of those pictures were taken on the first day. Yeah, he was very cooperative.
Niggas
So
might
you're
be
in the
fried
street,
on
you're
this
from
one,
Memphis.
man.
It's a big thing. We all know Gucci and Yo Gotti had history over the wife.
Yeah.
There was this thing in the street that people kept telling me that Pooh Shiesty was trying to go to CMG, 15 million. Yo Gotti had the bag ready for him. That's why he was trying to get out the deal. Do you believe that? Do you
Yeah, I
believe
did
that
hear
Pooh
about
Shiesty
that
wanted to
too.
go to CMG?
Definitely.
I did hear that.
Yeah.
Wow. So
I'm
that's
sure he
confirmed.
did.
Yeah.
That's true.
And he was about to sign. You know, if things could have got worked out, you know what I'm saying, in a peaceful business manner.
That would have been
Gotti
hard
was
too. I ain't
definitely,
gonna lie. I fuck with Yo
that was gonna be
Gotti.
the ultimate
I'm
checkmate.
kind of mad that niggas just couldn't
You
be
know,
cool. Like,
I
niggas
mean,
is
just
losing
keeping
real
it G,
goons
that's what
behind
Shiesty
this.
should have.
And this shit over with. This dude's a rat. Even though he seems like a street nigga, you ratted on his nut ass interview, so you're a rat. But I'm just mad that we lost so many goons behind this goofy ass street beef shit, man. Like Young Dolph, fucking Big Scar, real street nigga fucking Papa just passed away. Like X, Lil Peep. I don't think Lil Peep shit was street involved, but we just been losing Juice World. I don't think his shit was street involved either, but we just been losing a lot of good artists, man. Rap artists. But y'all let me know how y'all feel about Pooh Shiesty getting overly cooked. Nigga got overly cooked.